Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. So next in our measurement series, we are going to learn how to convert between centimeters, millimeters, and now meters. So if we remember from last time, we learned that there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. And so if I wanted to know how many millimeters there were in, we'll say 8 centimeters, then I just need to multiply by 10, or as our shortcut said, just add a 0 to the end of my number, and that tells me how many millimeters that was. So 8 centimeters is the same as 80 millimeters. And if I wanted to know how many centimeters there are in 120 millimeters, then I would divide by 10, or the shortcut like we talked about last time would be to take 1 0 off of my total number. So 120 millimeters is 12 centimeters. All right, so we're going to be using the same logic, but we're going to apply it to some bigger numbers. So with meters, it's the exact same thing, but just with a few extra zeros. So in 1 meter, there are 100 centimeters and 1,000 millimeters. So if I wanted to figure out how many centimeters are in 3 meters, then all I have to do is multiply that by 100. So 3 times 100 would be 300. Or, in other words, I would be adding 2 zeros on. Now, if I wanted to know how many millimeters there are in 3 meters, then I would multiply by 1,000, or stick 3 zeros on to the end of that 3. So that means 3 meters is 3,000 millimeters. All right, so it might seem a little bit strange to you guys if you're looking at and following along here, that even though we've already learned that we've got 1 millimeter and 1 centimeter, oops, and in that 1 centimeter, I have 10 millimeters. And in 1 meter, I suddenly jump up to 100 centimeters in that meter and 1,000 millimeters in that meter. So it feels like there's something missing, and there is another unit, and it's what we call a decimeter. And it exists and it's used, but in everyday use, we don't really use it very much in Canada. It's probably used a little bit more in Europe than we use it in Canada. So it's still there. I'm going to show it to you, but it's not a common unit that we use all the time. So a decimeter has 10 centimeters in it and has 100 millimeters. Okay, so if we take this back down here, that means a meter has 10 decimeters and 100 centimeters and 1,000 millimeters. So, as long as you remember how many units there are in each, then it's easy to go back and forth between them. So, like I said, you can use the same strategy you used last week, just some of them just have a few more zeros in them. If you need any help with this, then again, let the grown-ups in your house know. You can contact me and I will do my best to help. All right, that's it for today. Take care.